does it feel to receive an Oscar?
Pretty special, I think, with the relationship between Irish and French teams, especially in my club, Munster. We've been in France for years. Our fans know it really, really well. They've travelled for years for big games, semi-finals, quarter-finals to France. While the majority of them we've been on the wrong side of the scoreboard, I think it's got a special place in my heart in terms of rugby. I've a lot of experience down here. Anytime I come here, play against the French, know a few of the French players. They're very welcoming and very accommodating, and they're good guys. So it's an honour.
And which scrum half impresses you the most?
I think you've seen from a few of the clips. I think Maxime Machino. I've been lucky enough to play against him a few times. I've met him quite a number of times. He's a great guy. He's captained his club for a number of seasons. He's a leader, and he's in the last 3 or 4 years he's been a real dominant force in French rugby. And he's injured at the moment, but speaking to him there, he's back soon, like myself. So I'm looking forward to going onto the battlefield again with him.
Do you have any player who inspired you?
Maybe a lot of the Munster legends, if you want to call it. They're certainly legends to us at home. The likes of Paul O'Connell and Ronan O'Gara. Probably Ronan O'Gara, especially as he's a back. I always wanted to play out half when I was younger. So when I was growing up, watched him on TV, and then lucky enough to play with him for Munster and Ireland. So still, I call him a friend now, which is pretty surreal to me. So he'd be up there with a big inspiration.
And as an Irish, what do you think about French rugby? And please be honest.
Honestly, a force, a team that we always need to be on top of our game, and that's not a throwaway line. I genuinely mean that. I think if you look at the Six Nations last year, our first game was in Paris. It came down to the 84th, 5th minute, and we needed to do something extraordinary to beat that French team. And I don't know how many other times you try a drop goal like that and you might not get it. So French are always a team that if I know I'm going to play France, I know I need to be very close to my best. And they're a force within rugby, and one you will always respect. I didn't know he was up for the award. I think to receive something like that's really special. I think with the people in the room and the guests that are here tonight, once I travelled over here, I realised how big it is, and it's a massive honour. I think Bowden is a world class player. He's won 2 World Player of the Years 2 years in a row, and he's been nominated again. So we've got Johnny nominated this year, so we'll be rooting for him, but